sort of different sort of feel and any sort of added anticipation because you know you got a lot of talent back?
The only feeling I feel is that this is my last year, my last season opener with the University of Alabama, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt and I'm going to just enjoy the moment with my teammates and my brothers and the seniors that I'm playing with. So it's going to be very exciting and fun.
Wisconsin historically likes to run the football as a defensive player. Do you kind of like playing one of those, could turn into one of those smash mouth kind of games?
Oh yeah, I believe so. That's the type of defense we are. We love to run and stop the run. So it's going to be a good game, and I know they got very good backs and they got very good offensive line. So it's up to us to come with flat back and high speed and just be tough out there.
Reggie, can you take us inside those locker rooms before season openers or big games? Is it tense in there? Is it relaxed? What are those atmospheres like before an opener?
It's for the freshmen, you can tell in their eyes that it's going to be a big game for them because it's their first real big game playing in front of all them lights and stuff. But for the guys that been there before, it's just calm and just cool. Everybody got their headphones in, just zeroing in on the game plan. Everybody looking at the game plan and just zeroing in on what they got to do.
Coach Saban said that there's been a change in the dynamics of Alabama football, and he wants it to get back to how it was a few years ago. In your mind, what does that mean, getting back to what Alabama football used to be?
Finishing. That's one thing Coach harped on all off season is finishing. And the teams in the previous past, they finished. In the past 2 years, we didn't finish. So I believe that's what Coach talking about. We got to finish all the way from the first quarter to the fourth quarter.
Obviously, you're on the other side of the ball, but there's been clearly, a lot of talk about the quarterback situation and what's been going on with that. Nick Saban keeps saying he wants somebody to kind of command the room and command the team. Even as a defensive player and an older player on the team, do you see, is it possible when you notice that? Like, was there a moment where maybe Blake did that last year where you kind of knew that he had the team? Is that something that the older guys can kind of sense too as they watch?
Oh yeah, you can tell by the way he's walking and talking, and the guy on the field that's commanding the team, you can tell when he's getting everybody lined up, he's telling the guy to push out, move over, come back in. You can tell that guy that's going to be the quarterback, but it's Coach Kiffin and Coach Saban's job to pick who the quarterback is, and whoever we pick on day one, that's who we're going to ride with until the wheel fall off.
Have you seen anybody do that on the field at all?
Oh yeah, it's Coca, Alec, and Blake Barnett. I feel like all the quarterbacks are doing it, and it's been tough because really nobody really can't tell until coach decides, and whoever coach go with, that's who we're gonna ride with.
Reggie, when you were younger and not in the leadership role that you were, was that something important to you as somebody? Did you need that as a player? You needed somebody to lead you or something?
Oh yeah, of course coming in, like I wanted somebody to show me the ropes, to show me what I need to do, show me like, okay, going into like meetings on the game, I can't wear flip-flops. We gotta wear tennis shoes, stuff like that. And Nico Johnson and CJ Mosley did that for me coming in when I was still learning the playbook and all that. And especially Nico, he took me under his wing and just showed me what I had to do and what was expected out of me as being the player at the University of Alabama, especially at linebacker. So, yeah.
Reggie, the defense had a couple of disappointing performances toward the end of last year. Do you feel y'all come to the season with a chip on your shoulder or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Everybody's doubting us, so we really not worried about what other people saying, but it's just the fact in our mind that people, that's what we do on the defense side. We supposed to stop people. So that's guys in the back of the mind know it, but guys don't really say it, but you can just tell that guys really sense that about that.
Is there a little more, I don't know what the word is, frustrated, anger is too strong, but some sort of word where there's some you guys feel like you really have to prove this time, maybe more than other years?
Man, long as we in the locker room are together, we could care less about other people on the outside saying. Long as we together and as a team, as one, and we in tune with the game plan coach put out for us and everybody's together and on the inside, we don't worry about the outside.
Reggie, Darren Payne's listed at that top spot at nose tackle on the depth chart. What about him has impressed you in camp?
September 5th, I believe everybody's gonna see what type of guy he is. He's strong, physical, and he's one of those guys you can tell that's just a man child at early age. That's how I describe him, as a man child. And he's a big guy and physical, and he's learning day by day. He's asking questions to Jan Reed, Ashawn, and all them cats that's big time on the team. So I think when September 5th here, I think everybody gonna see what type of player he really is.
It sounds like his work ethic has changed a bit because that's one of the things he probably lacked coming into the college.
Oh yeah, especially with Coach Davis, you gotta work. He's always on the D line for doing the little and stuff, and Coach Saban's on him a lot too. So at this level, you got to work if you want to go with that next level. And the guys who don't work, you can tell. The guys who do work, them the ones that get all the publicity and everybody talks about. So when you working and do what you got to do, like if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. So if you want to eat, you got to work.
I know Dylan said last week, I think it was, about how much Kirby Smart makes everybody aware of what's going on around them. Is that something that you agree with? Is that can Kirby Smart kind of raise your awareness of what's going on around
Oh
you?
yeah, Coach Smart is a tough coach. He demands a lot out of the linebackers and everybody up front. And ever since he been back, I understand the game a whole lot more at the inside level. So Coach Smart has been a big help for everybody that's playing inside linebacker, and we're getting everybody lined up how we're supposed to, and everything just more clear now.